Hey, I'm Craig. Today I'm going to do a mix walkthrough for the cover Pioneers that I recently did. It was a duet with my wife. If you haven't seen that cover yet, click the link in this video in the description and check that out, because this video will make a lot more sense to you after you've seen that. It was a duet. It was very spacious. The mix was quite interesting because of all that space and reverb and stuff that was going on in there. So this will be an interesting little walkthrough for you. So I'm glad you could join me. Let's jump into it, eh? So this is our mix session. It's pretty simple. There's a couple of drum tracks. You'll notice those are MIDI. I'll chat through that in a second. Some bass parts, four keyboard sort of parts, 3 guitars, and a ton of vocals. So also these are Rhodes that sometimes played with the piano, but sometimes had its own part. So you'll see here, this is like the pre-chorus part. The piano drops out and this Rhodes came in, and that sounded like this. Super warm. Not much reverb on there. And then over the top, playing some melody every now and again, was this music box sound, which is kind of, you can hear it a lot in the mix. And into that beautiful, nice, big, long reverb on there. So I'll show you that reverb. I'll take the reverb off. Stick it on. So you can hear that's what's creating that really big, open, sparse sound. And that was on all the guitars and stuff as well. The only other thing with the keyboard that I did, in the last chorus I put this cool string section in that's just going like kind of pumping. So these guitar parts, this is my open guitar chord, so I just played like a chord at the start of each bar. And that sounded awesome. That fills up a lot of the mix, but that all went to this vocal bus here, vocals, and within there, if I pull this over, I turned the vocals up because they were pretty quiet. Just added the channel emulation on there, so that's an emulation of a nice warm analog desk. Added a few more highs, took off some nasal in there. Oh, sorry, that's not nasal. That'd be like harshness in around 4,500 there. Another instance of compression and another instance of the air. So the compression, because this channel has both me and Jamie in it, so that needed to be, that's when we're doing all those harmonies, that compressor just kind of glues it together, means that if she does a big note, it might duck mine down a little bit to give her room for that. So that kind of just really locks us in together. I like the sound of a bus compressing multiple things, you know. So let's have a listen to that on and off. I'll turn Jamie's vocal on as well.
Yeah, let's be pioneers, and we'll build our home in the great unknown. Yeah.
So that's where a lot of the work, you can hear it's louder. Added this trimmer at the start is actually giving it about 8 dB extra volume, just so that these compressors and stuff are working a bit harder. But this is where I've done more drastic sort of movements. Kept it subtle and nice on our individual channels, and then kind of as they came together, got that sound of them working together. Let's now check out the last thing I did on the vocal chain. That's a de-esser. That's pretty standard. This magneto is another tape distortion. So I really liked the sound of this. I'll put that on.
Let's be pioneers, and we'll build our home.
So that's just adding distortion. It's just a tape distortion that just makes it. I think the preset I put on there was called vocals to the front or something, and it does exactly that. Just creates these harmonic distortions in there that just really push the vocal to the front of the mix. So here's a final mix.
Yeah, let's be pioneers, and we'll build our home.
Awesome. I really enjoyed doing that mix. I really enjoyed everything about this song. Actually, it was cool. It was very different. It was a cool mix, putting all that space and stuff in. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. Thanks for watching this. As always, jump on my Patreon page. There's a bunch more things you can get. We did a fly on the wall, which was really cool because this song, you could see the video is faster, or we filmed it faster so that it looked slower. It's pretty interesting to watch that fly on the wall, so you can check that out. There's a bunch more happening on the Patreon page you can get involved in. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you in another one real soon.